world's largest megacity, it is often the public spaces that reveal the stories. As a photographer living in Shanghai, I found myself drawn to the dreamlike photo shoots on the streets around me. I wanted to understand why everyone had a pre-wedding shoot well before their actual wedding. Whose fantasy was it, and why was it so deeply important to everyone? I only had to look back one generation to start finding answers. Only 40 years ago, marriages were arranged by family or the state. Wedding photos consisted of one black and white passport-sized photo and served primarily as proof of the marriage. Now, the wedding industry in China is worth over $80 billion. As I stepped into this fairy tale wonderland, I found a new respect for the power of photography. As I watched the camera help a nation build new memories and dreams. Before I knew it, I had opened a doorway into a much broader understanding of China, the country I now call home. In Shanghai's French concession, Peipei and Shuzhong talked to us about wedding photography in their youth.
我们这个拍照片的时候，还是你看冬天骑着车子12公里路到那边去拍的。
然后你们如果现在给你们一个机会，提供一个条件，你们会不会觉得其实当初68年的时候有这个机会，你们也会去拍一套
？68年有机会肯定要拍。
Yes, like if there is a chance, you definitely gonna take it. 68.
因为68年那阵儿呢，还没兴那个文化大革命当中。文化大革命当中，没有这个婚纱呀什么的都没有。
就2个人坐那拍个张照片就不错了。
文化大革命当中哪允许你穿花花绿绿的？基本都是千篇一律。
Now, every Chinese couple has a pre-wedding shoot up to 6 months before their wedding. Shoots involve at least 6 costume and backdrop changes where you can dress up to be whatever you desire. Prices range from $300 to $400,000 US. The most expensive shoots involve traveling to destinations like France, Greece, Australia, and even Antarctica. Around 90% of people in China do not own passports. Couples can experience the dream of traveling through these photo shoots. In one of Jihao's illustrious pre-wedding studios in Shanghai, Fiona and Will are preparing for their shoot.
Getting a bit emotional now. This is the first time I ever wear it for. If I didn't meet Will, I would never marry someone I don't love. That's never gonna happen, no matter how hard people push me. My mom always tells me, the only thing is study hard. Get the highest score in your class. That's how you show others you are the best. That actually gives me that competitive sense. From my young age, I need to finish the task one by one, the priorities. So I actually set the finding true love as the first task I need to finish.
你觉得就是说，中国因为就拍婚纱照，就是它里面搞得很奢华，就是拍的都是那种很贵族气很足的。他说，因为在西方人的那个情况上的话，他们都是大人是不会就是装的，就是拍的这种照片是不真实的。他们的婚礼的照都是当天就是说采集的，就是你懂他的意思。他说这样的这种东西，他说你觉得它其实是影射了一些什么样的现象？
梦想
，dream。
别人拍婚纱照的时候，他实际上没有发现那是梦想。就是因为婚纱，它给人一种物理，就是看不清楚的一种 dream， 就是一种想法，一种幻想。
OK。
因为人们都向往的一种富足、美好，有着梦想的一种生活。实际上婚纱实际上是给人一种什么？婚纱照实际上给人一种梦想般的生活。
How you feel? Huh? Say something.
Dreams are coming true.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 people watching you.
Oh yeah. I had no pressure at all.
You can't look better than me, okay? Compared to our mother generation, most of them didn't have like fancy photos. That's why all the women, they've been dying to have those photos for a long, long time. So they actually put all the hope towards us. That's why we're taking this responsibility, okay, to present my beauty and my mother's beauty and my grandmother's beauty. Yes, because that's the only time they are that close to their dream, okay? After the wedding photos, they're done. They're back to the reality, okay? They gotta wash the rice and you do all the cleaning, that's it, okay? But once you were that close to your dream, your destination, which is there, okay? You were almost touching it and you left. That's okay.
What is the dream?
The dream is to be wealthy and happy, just like that, doing nothing.
An hour's drive outside of Shanghai is an industrial park called Baoshan, where many of the factory-style studios are found. These multi-leveled studios offer couples a much cheaper pre-wedding package.
嗯，其实可以说是用发信息吗？
对，应该属于发信息了吧？
对，这个还是闻老婆手一点点的，闻老婆手。
那你觉得你们2个人结婚是怎么样到了是这个可以结婚的点？
没有
要求，
没有这个程序。
没有，
我们那边不是我去那个说的？
我们是有媒人中间人说，
是媒人去说这个事情的，不是我。
像我们家那边的话，像我们是媒人介绍嘛。
放上去，放。对，好，放松。
只要是办了婚礼的人，都有拍婚纱照。现在基本上我身边的人结婚，
这是象征着要步入婚姻的殿堂了，这是一种很幸福的感觉。对于我来说，是一个非常特别的、非常重要的、非常特别的一个日子啊。因为其实真的是有种很幸福的这种感觉。现在倒挺香的。
哎呀，好烫啊！刚刚两个新娘这样吃的。
Since the 1970s in China, more than 500 million people have been lifted out of extreme poverty. It has experienced the fastest economic growth of any country in history. Now, China has more self-made billionaires than any other country in the world.
Hey. Yeah, long time no see.
Hey, you look good. Look fresh.
I'm young, I'm powerful.
The Jihao Group is the most successful pre-wedding business in China. It's run by Shi Jihao, otherwise known as Allans Story.
He's the wedding king. Like he's the godfather of the wedding industry. You know, he sells happiness.
Every day, we have 2,000 customers at here to booking, pay one person, 10,000. So one day we will have 20 million income.
But what if someone fails to book?
不会啊，不会，没有预约成功就别回家。Don't go home. Every year I give 3 cars for staffs. Every year.
What do they have to do to get a car?
The top 10. Top sales, top skill, top makeupper. Just I really I just like the top 10. At my mind, always just a 10 name at my mind. Always just a 10. We have 3 cars and the money and the cash and like this maybe.
The lapel pin?
What I introduced to you.
And when he says cash, I told you the big checks, but also big stacks of cash too.
这个我要介绍一下，在这个背后这个5个人，你知道吗？五虎将 ，5 very very famous leader to the world. Yeah, but now I always think that at China to business, not just a business, like a war.
촬영 중인데 우리 조용히.
Over 2,000 couples a day come through the G House studios with an annual turnover of $1.5 billion. Its annual wedding dress budget alone is over $200 million US.
자, 저희가 이제 이곳 촬영하는 곳은 저희가 이제 숲속에 공주를 연상하면서 여기서 이제 보통 저희가 손님들이 같이 누워서 이렇게 촬영을 하는데 이런 꿈을 꾸면서 행복하게 또 같이 잠을 잘 수 있는 그런 것들을 표현할 수 있는 곳인 것 같습니다. 작은 방인데요. 쭉 유럽식 또 작은 유럽의 또 왕궁, 왕실로 저희가 표현하는 곳입니다. 실제적으로 그래서 외국을 많이 나가려고 하고 내 스스로 일단 디렉터 실제 또 그런 부분들이 지금 이런 어떤 결혼 촬영에 녹아난다고 저는 그렇게 생각을 하고 있습니다.
We haven't actually set a date. I mean, I only proposed to Jenny, what was it, 2 weeks ago or something, 3 weeks?
Yeah. I want to have wedding photos under the water. Yeah, to wear a dress and under the water and, you know, and then we
How
can...
would that work? I've never heard of that being done.
I really want to do that. That's cool.
My thought is that wedding photos should be taken at the wedding. It's not something you do before and stitch it up to make it look like it's a wedding because they put on the wedding dress and the groomsman puts on his suit, but you're not actually at a wedding, so it means it's not a real photo. It's fake in that sense. How much do you spend on the photos? I got no idea, to be honest.
Oh.
It wouldn't be that much, I don't think. You like 1,000 per?
I don't know, under the water, maybe.
Oh, yeah, it'd be more expensive.
Maybe, yeah.
It wouldn't be too much. 2,000 or 3,000 per?
What? No, not that cheap.
Oh, okay.
Not that cheap. I
How much?
can't imagine. Not that cheap.
How much?
Like 20 to 30K?
Oh. What?
Mao Zedong's political movement in the 1960s and 70s, the Cultural Revolution, led to the deaths of millions of people. During this time, any proof of capitalism led to public persecution, imprisonment, torture, and even execution. The more conversations I had, the more I realized that the trauma from this period fed into the national longing for a new kind of freedom, one that was offered in this new pre-wedding industry.
那么你看，就从这个照片上就可以看到是那么简单的，你说是不是啊？什么也没有的。
你要以前哪有这样的？你敢吗？什么来嘛？不敢的。你要一干啥就要批斗你了，对吧？
就是当时你们有对这种浪漫这种想法吗？
没有的，什么浪漫？那里都是戈壁滩沙土，浪漫也浪漫不起来。
那阵是讲突出政治。你像那阵结婚都送的啥礼物，你知道吗？
毛主席著作
都是毛主席语录、毛泽东选集。这文化大革命10年是中国落后了将近几十年啊！为了表现自己，就要汇报去，把别人踩到脚底下汇报去。这一汇报，别人说话的这个叫哪种？叫批判、批斗，再开大会跟你纠上去批斗你。
那您觉得在那个时代，就是您觉得精神上压力最大的是？
说话，这个相当要紧。你稍微说的这个一小，别人就给你戴帽。说话都要考虑考虑的，不能脱口而出的，要考虑出这句话
你不像现在的话，你问我啥话，我跟你一样想。你在那这你要问我这话的话，我就要考虑考虑这句话该不该说。
对。
那句话该不该讲，对吧？
很有约束的。
夫妻之间都要互相防着。
有的。
是
啊。
那个是什么概念是吧？当时假如说有拍这个婚纱照，你是资本主义、资产阶级思想严重啊！你们是幸福的，跟我们这一代是没办法理解的，差远了，一个天一个地。
Delete this one. Delete this one.
That's a really nice smile by me.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, delete it. Delete. Delete. Delete.
You just hate the pose.
Delete.
Oh, come on, you have to keep this one.
No, I hate this one. Delete.
Oh, but I love it.
I don't like it. Delete that one. Okay. Yes. Yes. Delete it.
No, we're keeping this one.
No, we delete that one, we're keeping this one.
No, what?
Okay? Delete it.
Come on, this is a representation of our real life.
No, it's not. That is. Okay, delete this one. Yeah, I don't like this one at all. There's not even one cell in my body likes it. Go back to this one. Why are you skipping it?
Because I'm picking that one. I put my foot down here. I want to be on the bicycle.
Delete. Delete.
It's begun.
Delete. Delete.
Oh.
I like this one.
Yes, I like it too.
I like this
I
one.
like this one.
Can you delete this one, please?
But this one is...
I don't like it.
It's okay, honey. I got this. Trust me, I got this.
No. This is adorable. Delete this one then. We only need one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
cool.
you get it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Allans' company has over 350 studios across 7 countries with 7,000 staff. Each month, new studios are popping up.
我觉得这个行业从来没有出现过一个，就像今天他来采访我，是很难以置信，为什么拍婚纱照能做得这么好？
But Allan's not content with just the Chinese market. He wants to be an international company. He wants to be known. He wants face. He wants 面子. He always says, 面子是最重要. Face is most important. He's born in Shanghai, but when he was a kid, he went to Dongbei province because the government relocated his family. His mom was a teacher and his father was an engineer, I believe. He says he only had maybe 6 months of the year had shoes. The house was too small for his whole family. They were sleeping on the ground in the hallway. Just eat rice every day, very poor, very kind of pitiful existence. But he saw everything, all the lights in the big city of Shanghai. This is 20 years ago, and then he wanted the same thing that everybody else seemed to have in his eyes. And that's when he says he kind of saw his future being different. It was another kind of epiphany for him, where I don't want to worry about loose change in the ground. I want to do something more, do something better, and so that was his goal.
In China, if a woman is not married by the age of 28, she's called a leftover woman. This is a government-coined term to pressure young people to marry. Out of fear, many parents advertise their single children at the marriage market, often without the consent of their children, leading to intergenerational tension.
在中国，如果你一辈子不结婚的话，
会不会被社会排挤？
对
，Yes，
对。如果在中国
，Definitely in China，
不好。
Very bad in China.
Is this the single market?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
So all the matchmakers are down there.
Where?
Generally, they go wrap all around here.
It says Shanghainese lady was born in 1986, working in a university as a teacher. Her parents is happy to give away apartment if anyone wishes to marry her. Basically, it's telling everyone, how old the female is, how tall, what's their career and what they're looking for, how much income they're making. This would be the last hope. Your parents probably start to talk to you like, if you ever know you wouldn't get married, we probably wouldn't consider to have you as a kid, for you to lose the whole family's face. And look at you. Okay, don't you think you're beautiful or young or whatever? You think beauty gonna leave you behind and live a lonely life forever, ever, ever? Love from a daughter to a mother. I was begging her to believe me. Okay, I'm gonna find my happiness. Okay, no matter which way I'm gonna use, I will be able to achieve something. Just believe me, please. I know it's been a long time. I'm making up the stories, I'm really seeing someone, this guy, okay? I'm briefing her some of the backgrounds of the guys I'm seeing, okay? To make her feel like there's a hope there, okay? Even though sometimes 50% of what I've said is just a lie. And it almost hurt my feelings a little bit by mom trying so hard to push me. It sometimes makes me even start to question, does she really love me?
The community puts pressure on the mother. When it comes to the girls, the mother's the person that guides them, that, tells them what to do, essentially. So when she's misbehaving, the mother is also reprimanded by society. So, you think that, oh wow, these mothers are, they're going pretty extreme, but if you can imagine, the society is pressing down the mother first, and she's handing that over to the daughter.
他说：“我现在结婚，你现在的幸福指数从0到10，你给个数。
0到18吧。
8。
For men, there are different marital pressures. A man is expected to own a home before he marries. The groom's family will often have to pay for this. Despite having the second largest economy, 80 million people in China live below the poverty line. We visit Li and Bo in Anhui, a rural village in southeast China. They are decorating their new apartment 3 days before the wedding.
结婚的时候没房子不行。
为什么不行呀？
他到哪里住？
那这样生儿子压力会不会很大呀？你3个儿子要准备3套房。
那压力肯定大，那你这个压力肯定要大，对不对？这个。
呀。
就这个吧。没挂错。
没错。
那是挂错的吗？
就我选的位置。
歪了，歪了。
这多少？
其实真的是有点，按照以前的想法是有一点，我现在是属于，因为年龄大了被父母逼的，我是没有办法，后来就跟他这样。
将就了，
可以说是将就。不要生气啊！我说的是直白，太直白了。
你第一眼看到小猪什么感觉？
哦，这个说可能会有点太伤害他。
让他到隔壁房间去。
没有，其实我们那第一次相亲见面的时候就没有想太多，我们是因为后期接触中慢慢觉得他还挺好的，就是挺善良的一个孩子，真的。
结过婚嘛，父母肯定就是想尽快要小孩嘛，因为可能毕竟你年龄在这里，就是你要结婚时间长没有小孩的话，父母他们那一辈也会有压力的，可能他们就会这种想法。我们感觉最近嘛还没有这种想法，说不定哪天想要了。
别说话。
对不对？
别说话。
Back in Shanghai, Alan lets us into his weekly management meeting.
"所以我们已经掌握了目前全球最好的技术，所以我们拥有了现在最好的武器，我们拥有了最好的武器，真的啊，杀出去啊，杀出去，把这个亚洲的所有的市场啊进行整合。我告诉你，你跟着我一定成功，原因是什么？你让我盯上，我一定盯死你，要么你就死了，不死就成功了。把这套照片做成什么？顾客今天我们所见即所得，一本相册和样片是一样的，要么就下岗。大家明白这个道理吗？
这灯关一下啊，关一下。
可能就是我们必须要拍成跟样片一模一样，不管是那个摆姿也好，还有灯光啊、色系、其他全部都要一模一样。
放大，特别放大。
一个是这个头饰啊，还有一个头肩骨上面那个饱满度不对。
调色力度加大就好了。
还有这个女孩子的眉毛、眼妆，看一下啊，整个是一个三角眼的感觉。
真正意匠，拍摄当天韩国化妆师没有根据客人脸型做发型，对此表示不满意，责任化妆师郑夏天。
罚款。对。很难找这个。但是我们也不找任何原因，我们还是继续想办法删掉。一样的，罚款正常。
摄影不承担，先罚款，拿着都。
很难找。
这个我觉得很有效。之前罚款是扣薪水，开会的时候让他拿钱呢，可能他会面子上觉得，哎呀，好像很那个 lost face， 所以他会觉得第二次改变的就很快。
林总，谢谢帮我。
David and Jen travel to a specialized pre-wedding underwater studio an hour out of Shanghai. Like many Chinese adults, Jen cannot swim and has been feeling anxious about the shoot.
下去，对。
这个编一下。马上来了。
美女，对，帅哥稍微在下面接一点，美女。
其实有一点奇怪。哦。特别奇怪。
是不是有点凉？
哎，可以踩到底啊。
3、2、1，下。不要眨眼睛。这一张。来，我们来做这个动作，好不好 ？Pinky。对，亲一下，手放下来，亲一下。
听不着。
好，起来，离得近一点。
我飘起来。
没关系啊，没关系，我们拍的是一个动态的一个动作。接吻。不会接吗？
这话说的。
不会接。
好，伟哥。
在水面上亲我看一下。
是这样的。
好了，看就真的就，然后呢，亲的时候呢，就嘴唇微微的碰一下就行了，有一个那样的感觉。但是刚刚我是鼻子碰鼻子。阿姨，大哥是这样的，下去之后呢，你的肚子往后面挺一点，这个往上收。一下。美女的头发。
抬一点，腹部往起来挺一挺。
是不是那个是最难那个？因为垂了会。
你看看这个。
真是挺美的。
In China, when a woman marries, she leaves her birth family. Her loyalties must now be with her husband's parents and family.
从我回来以后，我爸经常一失眠，就会想女儿要嫁人了呀，都不舍呀。我老爸做了红烧肉吃了。
他女儿，他在家的时候，他就这一个，我们3个孩子就这一个，他可能都舍不得了，说他现在都不好受呀。
娶媳妇儿的时候是这样的吗？
娶媳妇不这样，你娶了媳妇，你把人女儿娶到你家多个人，你可能开心一点了。就是管两排啊，就这样的。
你一说我走吧，吃饭，走呀，吃饭。哎，这肉好。我给他大腿的，他不要。
一块不行，再来一块嘛。
可以吧？
好吃肉。
来碗这个。
好，
这个好。
再来一个。
完了，长肉了。
吃肉长肉。
就是你把2块的，95的2块的也拉倒吧。
完了，要不然吃饭了，真吃饭了。
有这种气氛，我跟你说，你是。
错过了今天晚上就没了，我跟你讲，没人敢做菜了，知道吧？
人家想吃你爸做菜就不容易了。
哪有这都在掉眼泪？
啊，不会了。
Because the bride leaves her birth family, it is tradition in China that the day of the wedding involves several trials for the groom to prove his worth to her family. The most common are door games, where the bride's family will guard the door and the groomsmen must find a way through before carrying the bride home.
总有这种感觉，就是女儿如果要嫁出去，就是人家人了，心里面总会有点失落感嘛。
我都冷死了
，2包鸡，
不是，对，准备了1、2、3，你们这个肉是什么？对，散了啊！来干嘛的？压住底下，来接媳妇回家呀！再见！老婆，我会爱你一生一世的。
不管炮放的没听懂。
大声说，喊起你的名字，对。
哎，你喊他名字，讲名字。
张丽，我会爱你一生一世的。
张。你的工资包呀，还怎么包？
包的没人贵呀。
对。到那个是到。
哎，放到米袋上。小区呢？
对呀。
好，小伟，你来，过起过来。
到了还要4里面，那来呗，有脚都请钱了，怎么现在？
我还没知道，我就赶紧跟我的对象。
Back in the city, a volunteer-run charity offers free photo shoots for the elderly who were denied wedding photos in their youth. These photo shoots help the elderly to heal from a period of trauma and restriction.
在海里向，海里向，其他人已经到了海里向了，阿拉马上进来啊。
可以吧？
可以呀，
就这样吗？好。我打了几根领带。
细揉，刘阿姨，细揉好了啊。
听你这边的分工。好的好的。
有点重。
不重。
我是第一次做志愿者。
哦，我是第一次拍这张。
VIP 服。头弄起大了。阿拉儿子母子老大的，蛮好。
那我就当小女生。
妈，还有几样的吧，还要大，大货弄了太大了。
现在阿姨就在边上，这样会俏皮一点，是吧？
好的，随便你们看怎么好就
然
好。
后你这个头上一起弄上去。
太黏了，哎，太冷了。
来，我不凑了不让。
不然好啊，你开心啊？这个阿拉老早从来没有。
从来没有。
那么中国大革命真是女的是吧？
那肯定是挺的。这种衣裳啥样子？
没呀，阿拉搿辰光忙，我结婚辰光呀，搿是皮面子也勿敢摆辣外头，皮夹里摆辣外头。我绣花的枕头侪夹辣皮头皮上。
当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当当在这里啊！要拿红包的，老婆在吗？要拿红包的，红包没有。
年轻的爱人啊，我爱你。
我也很爱你。
哦，
开心。
从来没
看到。
QQ 老太啊，
太漂亮，
太漂亮了，越看越喜欢，对吧？放松好了。那么亲一下老太婆好不啦？
好的呀。
呀，要亲下来50年金婚的定情之吻。
老婆，我爱你。
你刚才接到奶奶的时候说什么？妹妹的嘞。
亲爱的老婆，我爱你，永远爱你。一个大吃大喝，第二个正好辣辣搞运动，对吧？侬挥霍浪费，又是春节啊，对吧？哎，过去是讲错一句闲话，要派出所找侬谈谈嘞，对吧？哎。
你看看我们这个新娘子，这个漂亮，这个漂亮。还没说话呢，不让进。你要说什么话呀？
要说什么话？等了50年了。
来接你了。
对，慢一点，你看进队不太好了，太快了。
好，你可以亲吻这个新娘了。
哎呀，这个风风雨雨50年啊，我们是细受前进啊。
不容易，
不容易啊，是吧？
真的不容易啊！所以我们经历了我们这代人所没有经历过的事情，我们都经历了。哎，大家相互体谅啊！要过日节讲2根筷子，伊1根我1根，侬一根筷子哪能接得起来？两家头并了一双筷子了。
那我们两位，
哎，或者说阿拉过去没实现的愿望，现在实现了，今朝实现了，对吧？这是很好的，很有一件意义的事体。跟我想满足一下阿拉我爱你。
再来一张。
We visit Fiona's mum in Pudong to find out how she is feeling since Fiona left for Australia.
the end of 80s, the beginning of 90s, I start to do wedding photos.
Did she feel like she missed out?
那您觉得您那时候不是80年结婚，没有拍结婚照，您觉得是不是有点可惜啊？
对，我在50岁左右的时候，我自己去拍了几张，补了一张自己瞎搞的，在这里，在我的房间里，墙上挂的一张，就搞了一张，看不好嘛，但是我觉得留个纪念吧。
那时候就是您一个人去拍吗？
对，我一个人。
2个是吧？
就我一个人，就是好像是梦境一样的那种感觉。
How is Fiona going in Darwin？ 那您女儿在达尔文那边怎么样情况？
哇，我就很简单，就是叫他们2个人好好的一家找份工作，然后呢，建立自己的家庭方式。所以说呢，这个他为什么会，由于这个他跟社会的这个潮流不大符合，他为什么会跟家庭离得比较远？因为家庭这个东西，它是跟社会蜘蛛网一样的，还会不断的延伸出去，各有大姨、小姨、姑姑啊什么的，它会不断的延伸开来。但是你如果作为一个丁克家庭的话，你去延伸出来的话，就算是到了我这里，我也会自动的会掐断这个蜘蛛网的发展。为什么会掐断呢？我觉得比方说我跟我朋友讲，我那个谁是个丁克家的，人家就会先想了，你们家里是这个样子的，就是这个蜘蛛网发展，它就是得切断。
Societal pressures and family expectations to conform lead many young people to move overseas.
Hello.
What's that?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Why exactly did you leave China?
Well, at least my mom's not here.
Yeah, mom even said, oh, you've been put on so much weight and you're not having the baby yet. Will's gonna dump you. He hasn't brought you back to Australia yet. You're not married, legally in Australia.
How do you perceive the pressure on Fiona?
Well, it's definitely a big attack on the self-esteem. So it's a sense of helplessness in Fiona's case. She loves her mother, and she takes her mother very seriously and takes her advice on board. And so when someone so close and dear to you says, not the nicest things to you, or I guess pokes you in certain pain points, it's very hard to.
So be more specific, Will. What sort of things were being said? Like, what was their reaction?
Oh, just like what are you doing with your time? Like, why are you, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're not completing your next task.
You're not taking it seriously enough.
Yeah.
将幸福行业全球化 like happiness. This is like happiness industry, culture, globalization. This is stand at the height of the world or the top of the world.
I think Allan would love to be himself around you or the public or anybody else, but he's just worried about his image. He's worried about, if he's portrays himself as soft to you, then what about his employees? Are they gonna think he's soft as well? He kind of rules with an iron fist at times, and I think he wants to maintain his status.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the chairman of the Jiahao Group, Mr. Allans Story.
今天一切都在改变。我在美国这段时间的生活，我真的觉得中国的国力真的在加强。中国再也不是5年前、10年前我去美国的感觉。现在美国给中国很多正面的报道。其实中国人最大的优势，就是我们今天成功的一个秘密， 啊，这个是我们的任务，好吗？啊，用我们的行动来改变这个世界。谢谢，谢谢，谢谢石头。太好！100万，100万，100万，50万，60万，70万，50，我天哪，200万！
Allans' vision is truly amazing. From one small studio to worldwide expansion. Artist Studio is where your dreams come true. You choose Artist Studio to become a princess, but we treat you like a celebrity. If you don't want to be a princess, you can be a star.
Allan is flying to America, where he owns several properties and is spending more time each year.
Yes, 是的，这次去跟这个 Eric 见面，然后他应该比我早去2天，他应该已经到了。我们这次在洛杉矶见面，这次主要去就是去看美国的市场，有可能在不久的将来我们会开展这个美国市场的拓展。将来可能我们会做美国和欧洲市场，我觉得就越来越大。我们一定会在不久的将来成为全球最大的跟结婚相关的最大的上市公司。因为我觉得这个穷和现在有钱，我说再选一次，我还是想当有钱人。我觉得说我的出身也是穷人。就那个时候就告诉自己，哎呀，你真的是太弱小了，像一根草一样，你太弱小了，你随时好像会被人家踩死。有时候经历了很多事情以后，自己觉得，如果今天再选一次，我还是想做一个有钱人。是因为当穷人的时候太痛苦了。其实，只想告诉他，我觉得在中国，只要你努力，还是有机会的。关键你要努力，不能太平庸，不能太消磨你的时间。美国给我的感觉怎么讲，就会让你在那边，你可以变得更加的现在比较流行的词叫 freedom。你可以发表自己的意见，你也可以按照自己的一些意愿去做一些事情。
After 6 months of looking for work in Australia, Will has been offered a job and has returned to Shanghai. Fiona will follow him in 1 week. 1 year after the wedding, they have still not fallen pregnant.
I think for normal Chinese women, after they got married, the pressure will be reduced. But for me, it actually increased. Okay, the thing is, after I got married, everyone's like, have you given birth to babies yet? And because I'm at this very embarrassing age, and everyone's like, so you just got married and you haven't given birth yet. So are you planning in the next 2 years? If you come into our company, you gotta sign this contract saying you're not going to give birth in the next 2 years. All these sort of things. It's very stressing.
Have you got sort of like a strategy of how to not let that pressure affect you?
I don't. Sorry, I got so emotional.
Honey.
这边有 T 恤，这边有。
Do you feel scared to go back because of the pressure that? Yeah.
But I have to follow Will.
I feel a little bit worried about you.
Yeah. But there are things I have to face myself there.
And has your mum taken a bit more pressure off you recently?
Mom's not pushing anymore. Yeah.
Why? How did that change? Because when I had that Skype interview with you, it seemed like it was still quite strong.
Because Mom doesn't want to put extra pressure. Because it's actually affecting my health. When I came to Australia, I find this is cool. You know, you have a lot of space and, you know, nobody's actually trying so hard to put their thoughts on you. There's no pressure. You know, the trees can't give you pressure. Yeah, so it feels like you're free again. But with less people, there's less opportunities as well. I think I have to compromise freedom at this point of time. Yeah, because I compare the opportunity with the freedom, and I think opportunity actually means more now. I had those dreams about, you know, when we come here and he will find something here and we will settle down. That's how I expected things to go. I would be much happier if that actually happened. And I really feel the pressure of getting older just because I'm approaching 30. That's why I can't really take the failure. Strong women, they wouldn't follow what the society want them to do. And I'm mixed. I wanted to be like that, and I also wanted to do it in a traditional way. That's why my life has been so tough. I just want to live my life for once. I was thinking about this documentary, and that will be like, oh, look at this Chinese woman just betrayed all of us and told the world the truth and stuff. Maybe you shouldn't tell, you should stop our story at our wedding day, not telling people what's happened after the wedding. See that happy ending and stuff.
Back in Shanghai, the head of the charity hands over the free photos to the elderly.
其实我觉得很感恩，做了3年这样子的这个活动，在这个活动中，不仅收获了很多的题，然后更多的去学会了换位思考。然后有一句话说得好，就是给予永远比索取更快乐。
应该对。
开玩笑，开玩笑，到时候
好相框就有两只相框，对吧？
哎，搿小的就勿脏一个。
你还晓得来开心了。
好像那个来张。
伊拉讲啊，
也是好了2人嘛。
哎，
我搞了2人，开心了。我晓得我这刚好。
小鸟依人。
那刚1、2岁。
俺们年纪了拍出来刚好。那人家不是一直讲1加1等于2，实际讲是不对的。每个人身上侪有棱棱角角，哎，男方也好，女方也好，但相互借了就是大家要去脱身上的棱棱角角，就是大家比0.5，0.5和0.5加起来等于1，两家头就变成一个人。侬讲啥人身上没缺点？有个人缺点老多的，但是伊辣相互磨合当中，伊慢慢交点，伊相互喏。感动伊啊，有种事体谦让啊，和伊讲啊，伊来听个，对伐？那么就好了呀，身棱棱角角侪去脱了嘛，就完整了呀。
会或多或少提到有一段比较动荡的时代。是家庭，但是时代可能环境说造就了很多的困难，但是不会改变说他们这种一个凝聚力的一个家庭的这种观念，这是我。
害羞了，阿姨害羞了。又带了这样的漂亮的礼服，看，这心情很激动的。
心情很激动，我都感动。这个。
像女王或者像公主，
像个女王。
但是，听到了很多他们的故事，但同时也感觉到的是，爱是不会变的，就是，但是这个东西，就是真善美的东西，还是在那里。
时代不同，玩的拍的照片也不同。